Hi guys, welcome back to CodeMasterCoach, your medical coding tutor. Guys, you know at the end of each of my classes, I ask students, would they be willing to leave a testimony of their experience working with CodeMasterCoach? So I have a couple of testimonials that I'd love to share with you today. This first testimonial says, great medical coding classes. Coach and Marie is my other faculty member, one of my faculty members that works with me, were very knowledgeable and willing to help anytime with any questions. I also like how they explained coding cases, medical terms, anatomy, physiology, and pathology for better understanding of all aspects of medical coding. After taking these courses, I passed the CPC exam with an 80 on the first attempt. I would strongly recommend CodeMasterCoach medical coding courses to anyone pursuing CPC certification. And that was from Ms. D. Brown from my program. All right, I have another testimony. I had no healthcare experience when I started taking medical coding classes from CodeMasterCoach in 2020. I received a great foundation in medical coding from the coursework and the great teachers. I was completely ready for my CPC exam once I finished all my classes. I passed my CPC exam on my first try. Taking classes from CodeMasterCoach was the best decision I made for a future in medical coding. And that was from Ms. T. Davis. All right, here's another one. If you are looking for a medical coding program that will teach you how to code and pass the CPC certification exam, I highly recommend CodeMasterCoach's program. When I enrolled in CodeMasterCoach's program, I had zero experience in medical coding or healthcare. My training is in elementary school education. However, after more than 10 years in education, I was ready for a change. Having no knowledge of medical coding, I wanted a program that could teach me from the ground up. It did not take me long to choose Coach as the instructor for me. Not only were YouTube reviewers constantly praising her instructions, but I could see for myself that Coach was a wealth of knowledge in medical coding. More importantly, she shares her knowledge in a way that is easy to understand, relatable, and engaging. I started with Coach's prerequisite course, Introduction to Medical Terminology, over a year ago. Even though it is an independent self-study course, there was an opportunity to meet with Coach via Zoom and to email her with questions and or concerns. I did not need the Zoom sessions for this course, but the weekly Zoom meetings she offers were an invaluable part of the other 6 courses I had in the program. The Zoom meetings allowed for a chance to ask questions, review homework, listen to lectures, and share information. And Coach offered them as much as 3 times a week. After completing Coach's medical coding program, I made it a point to email her and her team to thank them for creating such a welcoming and accommodating online learning experience. So, if you are serious about learning medical coding and are willing to put in the time and effort, I highly recommend CodeMasterCoach's program. Not only did she help me progress from no medical coding knowledge to job-ready status, her training and guidance also led to me passing the CPC exam with 91% on my first try. And that was from Alice. Wow. Another testimonial. I gained an interest in medical coding after hitting a dead end in my job as a charge specialist at a local hospital. Prior to entering Coach's program, I tried a popular medical coding program through a local community college, which was not very interactive or interesting. I was basically forced to teach myself. There was very minimal interaction with an instructor and no class to attend. I found CodeMasterCoach on YouTube and started watching her videos. I became even more interested after learning of her extensive professional experience and knowledge in medical coding. I finally reached out for more information and pursued the journey of becoming a medical coder about a year later. It was certainly a great learning experience. I am happy to say that I passed my CPC exam during the first attempt in December of 2021. I highly recommend CodeMasterCoach's coding program to all who desire to enter the medical coding field. Coach is very engaging, relatable, and accommodating. The virtual Zoom classes are fun and educational. The medical coding process and content is easy to understand through her step-by-step teaching style. I really enjoyed my class with CodeMasterCoach and my fellow classmates. I encourage you to take the step to completing your medical coding prep course with Coach. You will definitely learn to love your code books. And that's my little saying, love your code books. Thank you, Coach, for your dedication to share your knowledge and expertise with others as we enter the medical coding field. The opportunities are endless. My journey is just beginning as a certified professional coder apprentice. She's a CPCA now, and that was from Melinda. All right, guys, I just wanted to come on real quickly. The testimonies are coming in, and before they get too many that I cannot even post them, I wanted to start posting these on my channel. I work really hard in my medical coding program, and I'm hoping that through my students you can see exactly what you're in for when you come into my program, and maybe it will meet your needs. My goal is to meet face-to-face with my students at least once a week. They're welcome to attend all 3 or 4 Zoom sessions to make sure they're understanding the material, but they do meet with me on Zoom weekly, and I do ask that they show me their face so I can make sure they are understanding the material. Again, guys, thanks. I will see you in the next video.